Classical viewpoint is divided into three parts. First, scientific management. Second, administrative management. Third, bureaucratic management. And now, let's discuss first the scientific management.
Viewpoint. Scientific management is an approach that emphasizes scientific study of work methods in order to improve worker efficiency. Frederick Winslow Taylor, 1856 to 1950, the father of scientific management, soldiering deliberately working at less than full capacity. Increased productivity would cause loss of jobs. Faulty wage system got incentive pay when workers exceed standards. This made workers reluctant to excel. General methods of working and rules of thumb handed down often inefficient. Taylor developed science of management based on four principles.
Classical viewpoint. Taylor's four principles of scientific management. Scientifically study each part of a task and develop the best method for performing the task. Time and motion study, breaking down work tasks into various elements or motions, eliminating unnecessary motions, determining the best way to do the job, time each motion to determine the amount of production expected or day. 2. Carefully select workers and train them to perform the task by using the scientifically developed method. 3. Cooperate fully with workers to ensure that they use the proper method. 4. Divide work and responsibilities so that management is responsible for planning work methods using scientific principles and workers are responsible for executing the work accordingly.
Let's proceed to bureaucratic management. Bureaucratic management, an approach that emphasizes the need for organizations to operate in a rational manner rather than relying on the arbitrary whims of owners and managers. Max Weber was born on 1864 and died on 1920. Weber formulated characteristic of the ideal bureaucracy. Bureaucracy based on German rule meaning office. Large organizations that operated on a rational basis. Purpose was to develop ideas to understand large organizations. When carried to excess, bureaucracy denotes red tape and excessive.
Major characteristics of Weber's ideal bureaucracy. There are 5 characteristics and its description. First, specializations of labor. Jobs are broken down into routine, well-defined tasks so that members know what is expected of them and can become extremely competent at their particular subset of tasks. Second, formal rules and procedures. Written rules and procedures specifying the behaviors desired from members facilitate coordination and ensure uniformity. Third, impersonality. Rules, procedures, and sanctions are applied uniformly regardless of individual personalities and personal consideration. Fourth, well-defined hierarchy. Multiple level of positions with carefully determined reporting relationships among levels, provide supervision of lower offices by higher ones, a means of handling exemptions, and the ability to establish accountability of actions. And the last one is career advancement based on merit. Selection and promotion is based on the qualifications and performance of members.
And the last part is administrative management.
Administrative management, an approach that focuses the principle can be used by manager coordinate internal activities of organization. Henry Fayon trained the meaning engineer and joined us to operate in coal iron combined. Rose to top position and then strained the company out serve his financial crisis. Management theories. For individuals, administrative responsibility attempt to insulate the main types of activities involved in the street 5 major functions: planning, organization, commanding, coordinating, controlling. Similar to 4 functions of management: planning, organization, leading, and controlling.
Fayol's general principles of management. Division of work. Work specialization can result in efficiencies and is applicable to both managerial and technical functions. Yet, there are limitations to how much that work should be divided. Second, authority. Authority is the right to give orders and the power to exact obedience. It derives from formal authority of the office and from the personal authority based on the factors like intelligence and experience. With authority comes responsibility. Third, discipline. Discipline is absolutely necessary the smooth running of an organization, but the state of discipline depends essentially on the worthiness of its leaders.
Fails general principle of management. First, unity of command. An employer should not receive orders from one superior only. Unity of direction. Activities aimed at the same objective should be organized so that there is one plan and one person in change. Subordination of individual interest to the general interest. The interest of one employee or group should not prevail over the interest and goals of the organization. Remuneration. Compensation should be fair to obtain the both employee and the employer. Centralization. The proper amount of centralization or decentralization depends on the situation of the objectives. Is the optimum use of capabilities of personnel.
Number 9. Scholarship. Field and this principle highlights that the hierarchy steps should be from the top to the lowest. This is necessary so that every employee knows their immediate senior. Also, they should be able to contact any if needed. 10. Order. A company should maintain a well-defined work order to have a favorable work culture. The positive atmosphere in the workplace will boost more positive productivity. 11. Equity. All employees should be treated equally respectfully as the responsibility of a manager that no employees face discrimination. 12. Stability. An employee delivers that based if they feel secure in their job, it is the duty of the management to offer job security to their employees. 13. Initiative. The management should support and encourage the employees to take initiatives in an organization that will help them to increase their interest and make them worth. 14. Inspire the corps. It is the responsibility of the management to motivate their employees and be supportive of each other.
Mr. Barnard, 1886 to 1961. Acceptance theory of authority. A theory that argues that authority does not depend as much on persons of authority who give orders as on the willingness to comply of those who receive orders. Basis that authority flows from the bottom to the top. Employees are more willing to accept directions from a manager if they first understand the communication, second, see the communication as consistent with the purpose of the organization, third, feel that the actions indicated are in line with their needs and those of other employees, fourth, view themselves as mentally and physically able to comply.